How can you create connection with someone else even though you're different? In this video, I want to show you an easy tool to be able to diagnose and make progress in that connection even when some of those differences are large. Let's jump right into it. Okay, so before we dig too deep into how do you create that connection, let's first discuss some of the barriers to connection, some of the things that make it challenging, right? So if I'm trying to work appropriately and connect with someone in the workplace, there are a lot of things that could be different about us that could make it difficult. I mean, you could think about age, maybe there's an age gap that's significant. Culture, language, religion, political views, type of family that you have or don't have, gender and sexual orientation, and your role in the organization. I mean, think about, I mostly work with engineers, and engineers are notorious sometimes, for better or worse, of really kind of thinking the engineers are the best and everyone else is kind of out to get them. But I see the same thing in so many other roles as well. So any of these things can create barriers to connection, but how do we bridge that gap or raise our level of connection or awareness with someone we're trying to work with, whether that's an individual or a group, right? So I want to give you one tool that can be quite helpful to diagnose and then raise this level of connection in any one of these relationships. The tool I want to share with you, I'm calling the elevator of connection. You can see this idea on the left-hand side of the screen where we're looking at, okay, where are you at right now? What kinds of feelings are you feeling towards this other person or group, right? Obviously, if you're down below that dotted line, something isn't quite right. What we're at least trying to do is get to above the line. If you think about an elevator, that line is like the ground floor. Anything below is in the basement. Anything above, the higher the floor, the better, right? But we at least need to get to the ground floor. And that ground floor is that level of curiosity. Curiosity is the bridge that creates connection. When we can truly care and get curious and wonder about what makes someone different, why are they different? Why do they think different? What are their perspectives that actually might be able to add value? And then it can help us raise the level of floor. Let's push that up button to get to appreciation and truly accepting people for who they are. And then finally receiving empathy or feeling empathy for them and who they are and what they're feeling in their lives, right? So if you find yourself disconnected with something, you're probably feeling some of those feelings down there in the basement, right? Maybe you're resentful or just judging or at minimum indifferent towards them, which means we don't really care. So my invitation to you, if this is something that you're trying to create deeper connection with someone, improve a working relationship, and level up in how you operate, let's press the up button. Let's level up in how you are thinking and feeling, at least by starting with the ground floor level of curiosity. Can you get curious? Ask a great question. And the cool thing about it is asking a great question and then actually listening doesn't take very long. But it can change an entire interaction. If we start down in the basement, we say, you know what? How can I just get curious? Ask a great question. Can change everything. So I invite you to find just one person today, or at least this week, that perhaps you've been having a hard time with them, you've been feeling some of those negative feelings. Find some way to get curious, ask a great question, and connect with them in a deeper way and see what happens. My name is Jeff Perry. I'm a leadership and career development expert, and I would love to help you or your team improve the connection to then level up creativity, collaboration, and innovation in your team and organization through tools like this and many others that I can work with you on implementing into your teams. Please let's reach out and connect. I look forward to talking to you soon.